That nigga garbage.
What's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to South Sports. What y'all up to? Shit. I guess we should talk about some sports today, right? Guess we'll talk about things that are going on in the city of Houston, right? Alright, let me stop fucking around. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Sauce Sports. You're not familiar with Sauce Sports. Sauce Sports is Houston, Texas. Home there with me. We're talking all sports. But, yes, I'm going live during the game. Fucking Texas ain't playing. Some of y'all niggas be more worried about hating on Dallas than y'all be about watching the damn Texas. I don't care about the damn game. Texas football don't start till Sunday. God damn it. It's me versus the NFL. That's how I'm feeling right now. But, like I was saying, got a couple little things to talk about. Probably won't be a long sauce, because I know you guys want to get out there and watch the old pigskin, right? But I got some shit I want to talk about. So I have a schedule to keep. Consistency is key, and it's your boy Ed Honcho. So let's talk about it, right? Let's see what we got joining us in the chat. Y'all already know what it is. Sauce Nation roll call. Let's go ahead and get that shit shaking. And let's talk about a couple of things, and then, we're going to rock like that. So, let's see what we got to mix. AOS, what's the motherfucking deal? Wink, what's the motherfucking deal? Terrence Johnson, Jerry's Rue, Corey Jackson, Juice World, Mr. Killer KB, what's the motherfucking deal? Herb got it down, what's the motherfucking deal? D Pritch, what's the motherfucking deal? If you're not following Texans Palace, you don't want the latest you don't care about the Texans news. You got an Instagram account for what? So you can look at them old boppers, them old raggedy assholes. That's what y'all. Is that what you guys are on? Is this? We see clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. That's what y'all. Instagram. You just wasting Instagram just to look at them old raggedy assholes, huh? You don't want to get caught up like PJ Washington or some other athletes we know that reside probably within our own city. That's what y'all got Instagram account for. Stop wasting your Instagram time. And go follow Texans Palace, goddamn. If you ain't following Texas Palace, you a old bullshit ass nigga. You ain't no Texans fan. Anyway, let's get it. Front runner James Harden. Let's see. Joseph, what's the motherfucking deal? Dave, what's the motherfucking deal? Texas made Derek Bennett. Let's see. Alana Miller, the better half of the greatest moderating couple in all the world. Juice World, Trinity Gardens in the building already. Jay Boogie, Houston B, Man K, what's the motherfucking deal? OG77013, Chris Miller, what's the motherfucking deal? Earthworm Slim. They signed the fun. That nigga gonna get hurt too, goddamn. I sure did. I was running late because I was trying to make a shirt, right? I had a crafty little idea for a shirt, and I cannot find my little guide thingy. And I hope I didn't accidentally throw it away. But no, my ass, I probably did fuck around and throw that shit away. You know what? I got two of them. I got like a big one that's inconvenient to use, and then I got like a little smaller one. And I probably fucked up and threw one of them away. But if you want you some sauce merch, I know some of you have been imploring on the sauce merch. Hit the sauce email till I get the new sauce website up and going. Right now, we have to do everything manually. So if you want some sauce merch, hit the saucesports@gmail.com. I know you've seen some of the drip, the cup. I got some other things coming. Got some crow shirts coming. I got. I know some of y'all have asked about the T-Painting brother. Just hit the hit saucesports@gmail with your size, the shirt you want, your address. We work it out from there. You usually can either go via Cash App or PayPal. I think I take Zelle too, but I don't even want y'all to know all my information. Zelle be telling too much information. But all right, right? All right. So let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about it. GC Bulldog, what's the motherfucking deal? So let's talk about it, right? Purple Drake, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's talk about it. So, well, if they sign Freeman, shucks, darn it, right? See, motherfuckers moving too fast. I was throwing out the possibility. It's probably not likely going to happen. I probably need to cut that fucking heat press off. Not going to happen now. But hey, with all the running backs in the Houston stable, which is a real odd thing to me, 5 running backs. Like, I guess the strategy is going to be just rotating motherfucker, keep motherfuckers super fresh, right? But I've always been a believer in you feed the hot hand, but they might be more concerned with keeping them fresh like Subway sandwiches. So, I guess if you ain't ever got to really run that much, you're going to stay out right. And I guess you keep people upright. I don't know. I don't know what their plan is. I just think they're filling out a roster and just rolling the dice. Anyway, kind of the details of the Bradley Roby trade. And what happened is I'm looking for a particular individual. I'm scanning the chat. I don't see that cat. Somebody in Sauce Nation owes Mr. Caserio an apology. Okay? They owe that gentleman an apology. And yeah, because what was the thing? If he got a third for it, that we had to give it a apology. And here's the deal. I know people know, what do you got to pay the salary? And woo, woo, woo. I'm not even tripping on that shit. All right, ultimately, you saving more than you spending. I mean, it is what it is. In the long run, I know people have brought up a point that might equate to what they're going to have to spend on another player that's not playing this year. So, maybe in their mind, they're saving some funds. And let's keep it 1,000. Like, let's keep it 1,000. Roby was all right. Right? Like, Roby was not going to make or break this team, okay? Like, Roby was all right. Saying that you're the best DB in the Texans secondary, honestly, isn't saying very much. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. So, then, what? Nah, y'all need to get it. I'm telling y'all got Ingram. Ingram fit y'all. He already know the game plan. He know the scheme. He plug and play. He good to go. Just bring him back. You miss Ingram like fine wine. You miss all that good shit. So, here's the thing, right? And I get it. And I know it's what what's the first? I can't even think of the word right now. Basically, I guess it depends on how many games he plays. You get another pick. I think the Texans won. You get 2 picks out of it. I don't know how high it could go, but yeah. I mean, come on, dog. Like, I don't think coming here in the first place. I think it was a couple of situations. I forgot what the situation was at first. I think the Texans might have been offering the most money or something like that initially. I think he had I can't even remember how the whole Roby situation started. Anyway, I don't care. Did he come on a 1-year deal and then get a deal after? I can't remember. Anyway, but again, like I said, it was cool. It's because of him being around. Who was Harrison? The other dude, and he made a name off of that, right? It wasn't that anything that he did in his own right that just made him that spectacular, right? So it is what it is. Sad to see him go because that means that we're going to get lit the fuck up for real. But, I mean, you could have targeted any other DB in the game. We still would have got lit the fuck up for real. So it really doesn't matter. You still got Hargraves. It was going to be an issue. Because we saw that in the preseason that some of those issues have not been fixed. Even though he's talking about he's been working on the mental game and all that. I think... I'm not saying he has mental issues, but I think the mental aspect of the game is still going to be a problem for him, right? It's... Roby never played versus T.Y. Oh, he really didn't matter. Shit, he was running for T.Y. Goddamn. And then, what is it? The dude taking PEDs, and you didn't really see an exceptional step up in gameplay. I thought you took PEDs and shit to get better, right? And PEDs means picks eventually dropped because then they had opportunities and was not securing the ball on a couple of plays. So there's that. That must have been the PEDs he was taking because, man, look, it should have been at least 3 or 4 of the picks he probably should have had that were not secured if my mind served me right, which it doesn't always. But so I'm about to say that shit. PED picks eventually drop. I guess for Will Fuller, that would be passes eventually drop, but he was actually playing pretty decent, so I can't I'll figure out somebody else to apply that to. But like I said, so just looking at it in its own right was not a bad move. I'm not mad at Caserio. Again, I can't really give Caserio a conversation until we see what happens with A, number 4, B, a draft where he actually has first round picks. You know what I mean? Like, you got thrown into a situation, or you chose to come to a situation that was going to be difficult. And I think any GM who would have came to that situation would have had a difficult time. Any GM would have came to the Texans would have to rebuild. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. So, like, whether it be Caserio or Khan or any of the motherfuckers who would have came here would probably be doing something similar. Again, I don't see DW40 or WD40, whatever fuck, changing his opinion, changing his thoughts about anything, no matter who it would have been, you know. And so it is what it is. We'd have been in a rebuild period. So I got to give the man a full year and an opportunity to actually execute in the draft with a full draft. So what do we have, like 9 picks now, next year's draft? So that's the minimum. I mean, you got tools to work with. A lot of late round shit. I know people get excited about it. Y'all don't even watch the late rounds of the draft. Y'all ain't watching it. Y'all ain't watching it. Y'all just be like, oh, we got that nigga. What late rounders are still around, right? Again, you did better with undrafted than you do with late round picks. Like, the late round picks are a crapshoot. You know what I mean? I think anything after the 5th round is just like rolling the dice. If you get a good one, you get a good one. If not, you know, it is what it is. These are like project guys, potential guys, right? Same shit with an undrafted free agent. So, you know, those later round picks, cool, unless you can package them with something and then, you know, maybe move up. Then that we'll talk about that if that happens, if that situation occurs. But I'm not expecting a whole lot. Pardon me, I'm tired. I had a crazy dream last night. Like, you know when you had a crazy dream, but you don't even remember what the fucking dream was? You like woke up and like, damn, that shit was wild. And you kind of, you don't remember that shit. I know I had a crazy fucking dream last night. I might have saved the world. So y'all should be thanking me. I probably saved the world of my dreams last night. But all bullshit aside. So there was another point I wanted to make. There was something else I want to talk about. Well, like I said, if they picking up whatchamacallit, who y'all say they picked up? God damn it, I forgot. Yeah, I just said they picked up. I forgot that quick. Devontae Freeman, terrible. The Mark Ingram may be out the question, but I still wouldn't mind it. I mean, if with all the running back assets that the Texans have, and we'll just make a quick poll, right? If they were to have to give up one of the running back, and I already know what y'all gonna say. I don't even know why I'm asking this. I already know what y'all gonna say. Let me add a caveat to it then, just to make sure y'all don't say the same shit. If we had to give up one of the running backs in the Texans' 5 running backs in their stable, which one would it be, and what would you have to get in return for them, right? That we'll put it like that, so that way y'all, because I know y'all all gonna say the same, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that way we put that caveat on it. Now y'all got to think about it a little bit. Yeah, everybody. That's what I should have did. I should have did on some Kevin Samuels shit. You got to pick a 1 through 10, but you can't say 7. You got to pick one of the 5, but you can't say David Johnson. You say Phillip Lindsay instead of 4th round. I wouldn't trip on Phillip too much. I would like to have seen more from Phillip in the preseason. Like, again, so I wouldn't trip on Phillip. That would be man up for a 1st round. You're gonna become a Ravens fan. Yeah, I said Johnson 4. I don't even think we get a 4 for Johnson, honestly. Like, I don't think we get a 4. I really don't. Burkhead for a 7th. All right. Yeah, I probably. But well, let me see what time it is. I know the game is getting started. And I said we might be a little bit short. I'm looking for a particular individual because I want Caserio's apology. It is due. You have to give that man his apology. You say, Lindsay, no, I mean, I'm just saying. No, not you. I'm not the reform pimp. I'm looking for a particular individual who said that they would give Caserio an apology if Caserio secured a 3rd round pick for Bradley Roby. And so I'm here solely for that. Because I almost wasn't going to stream. Yeah, game on tonight. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, what it is. What we may end up doing though is because I know it is getting started. Like I said, we may go short and then may jump in the Discord for a bit, and then since it is the first game of the season and everything, may jump in the Discord for a bit and check that out until I got to get in the den. So, somebody was angry with Caserio for the trade. Over Dowdham said that he was going to get a late round pick for him. I think he said that was going to be a 6 or a 7 round pick. And I said, if Caserio secures a third, will you give that man an apology? And this person said yes, they would give an apology for Caserio. So, Scotty, you would give up Scotty, Sensei? Oh man, I'd like to keep Scotty around. I think I'd like to keep Scotty around. You think Ingram would get? I don't think anybody gets you more than a fourth. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody gets you more than a fourth. You know what I mean? Just being honest about it, right? Because even though we have this amazing stable, man, did you? See, I be having to show y'all shit the Texans be talking about. Let me see. Maybe make sure they ain't block my ass. Yesterday I showed y'all the thing about the legendary Cecil shorts, right? I showed y'all that. I gotta find this thing. I want to make this shirt, damn it. About the legendary Cecil shorts. Yeah, I'm gonna show y'all this other very interesting stat. That Josephine, Johnny. If y'all didn't see this, let me show y'all the imagery. Let me just save it real quick. Y'all just let me say this real quick. I forgot all about it. Show y'all a very interesting thing that the Texans shared. And this is why I talk about like stat sexuals, right? And I tell you, I don't like people who just want to purely got 4.3 yards per carry in 7 games straight in the summertime on the grass turf. Like all these, like one, analytics does not work in football. I don't care what anybody says. Analytics does not work in football. The only things that matter, if you're talking stats in football, if you're talking quarterbacks, attempts, completion percentage, touchdowns, interceptions, yards, you know, the basics, right? Like when you start seeing so many yards per pass and all these other things, like yeah, it gives you an idea of the range of throws, but none of that shit matters. It's too many various situations in football for stats to really fucking matter, right? The motherfuckers give a quarterback that fucking throws one touchdown and has 150 yards, but if they win the game, you know, they'll give him credit for it, even though a running back or somebody else could say, like, the stats really don't matter, right? It's too many moving pieces, too much shit going on in a football game. You got grass, you got outdoor, you got an open stadium where you got fucking rain and wind and snow versus grass and sunshine versus indoor, wind, no wind, like all these things don't go on the fucking stat sheets, right? These things don't go on the fucking stat sheet, so these people just, I'm going to break down these stuff and I'm looking at it. It's just fucking dumb, right? It's really, really fucking dumb, right? Running back, give me carries, yards, fucking touchdowns, right? Fumbles. Give me the basics. That's what you need to work with. But you got these people who try to, like, baseball, it works because there's like it's just the way it's supposed to be executed, right? Basketball, it works because it's a certain way it's supposed to be executed. You're getting 3 points, you're getting 2 points. Baseball, you're getting a point per run, right? Football, you might get 2 points, you might get an extra point, you might get 6 points, you might get 3 points. Like, there's too many other things going on. There's just too many fucking variables in football for the advanced analytics to really tell a story. Like, you can tell a story of a baseball game. You can tell a story of a basketball game with that shit. You know what I mean? But in football, it's different. You got too many motherfuckers on the field for all that shit. And again, the variables, each game, each stadium, each place is different. Yes, the field is the same size, and I know in baseball you got kind of different size fields. I think that's kind of a weird thing. But, so that shit doesn't matter. But anyway, you can use statistics to tell any fucking story you want to tell, right? Yeah, I've heard me say that. That's why I don't really give a fuck about stats too much. Like they serve a purpose, but that's not telling you the main story of what is going on, right? What's going on? Give me a second, let me pull this up. I know y'all like the vocals by Honcho. This stat right here, boy, if this shit ain't pissed me off when I seen this shit, I was like, really? Like, the Texans should be in politics. They shouldn't be a football team. Like, the Texans organization, like, not the actual player, like, the front office should be in politics. Like get Cal, I wouldn't vote for him. They don't have him running for mayor or running for governor or some shit like that, because these guys are excellent. Oh, that was the funny thing I was looking for. Excellent propaganda pushers, right? One, this tells you the direction they're going to try to go. They're going to try to go run heavy because this is what they believe in. And so now they want you to buy into the running game, right? One that says a couple of things. These statistics look good, right? Oh, most combined rushing yards by active RBs, they're almost double the next best team. Right? And people are going to spread this shit like this shit really means something. They got twice as many touchdowns as the next best team. Right? Like, the only legitimate situation on here is probably Dallas, and I hate to say it. But the reason why, how many of these running backs, what percentage of these stats by these running backs were accumulated with the Houston Texans? Tell me that part, right? Let me know that specific thing. Because it sounds good. It sounds really, really good, right? That's why I say you can make a statistic say anything. It sounds incredible. Like, wow, the Texans running game is just shitting on everybody. One, these motherfuckers are older than everybody. Right? Stash Scotty. I'm Stash Scotty the dog. Until next season. But, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, stop. We got to stop the nonsense. We got to stop pushing the propaganda. You going to have them put up pinche Texans for life, and they're going to use this shit to, like, try to talk shit to other people. But then it's going to be easily dismantled. One, that means shit. These niggas still active. All these old-ass running backs you got. Then two, it's going to be like, how many of these did they get with this team? How many of these touchdowns did you see last year? How many of these touchdowns occurred by running backs on this roster last year? What percentage of these total touchdowns have appeared from running backs on this roster? Can't count none for Lindsey. Can't count none for Ingram. I don't know what David Johnson done. I don't know how many he done got over here. A couple. You know what I mean? Like, terrible propaganda pushing shenaniganery, right? So here it is. So with that, I had to share that, right? I had to speak on that. So this is probably what we're going to do. And I'm mad because, you know, the Ravens want to steal my thunder. They didn't want to let me push the alleged possibility of Mark Ingram going home and Texans acquiring more draft picks, because that was the whole agenda I wanted to push. I know what y'all want. I know what you want. What you guys want to watch the game. What you guys want to watch the football. I'm going to go watch it myself. But I'll tell you this, if you are in the Discord, slide in Discord. I'm pretty sure we'll be in a voice chat for a little while. If you want to become a part of that, patreon.com/saucesports. If you want to be in the Discord with that, again, I told you if you want Sauce Sports merch, go to Sauce Sport. Well, until I get the website up, hopefully I get that up next week. Got a bunch going on. You can saucesports@gmail, what you want, and shirt size, any of the things you may have seen me rocking. And make sure you're following all the proper social medias down below, right? Because I'm waiting on one individual. Yeah, he gonna have to address it. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm waiting on Rio. Rio has to give Caserio his apology. I am waiting on it. So Until trust me, as soon as I see Real again, I need his mind player for my boy Nick, man. But I know y'all want to watch the game. I know what it is, so I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna slide out. We're gonna rock tomorrow. Same sauce time, same sauce channel. Like I say, it's all about consistency. 7 o'clock Monday through Friday. Hour before the pregame Sunday, and I'm looking forward to the pregame show. It's been a while since we've done some pregaming, and then like I say, we'll focus, purely on Texans versus Jacksonville tomorrow. Really haven't addressed that this week. So, with that being said, I'm trying to produce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, y'all hit that fucking like button. And y'all stay saucy. We out. If you're in the Discord, slide in that thing, man. I'm gone.